Director, and Founder, Ross Morales Rocketto.
Hello. I just want to start by saying thank you for everyone for being here. This is like one of my favorite events that we do every year. We've done this for a couple of years running now. So like, thank you for giving us your time on a really disgusting New York evening. Yeah, it's real gross. It means a lot that you guys came. I'm gonna start at the top just by thanking a couple people who made this event possible. We have a couple sponsors that I need to thank. So we've got our friends at Act Blue, Daily Kos, AFSCME, Planned Parenthood, NARAL, Yelp, Lynn Consulting Services, Precision Strategies, Emily's List, Authentic Campaigns, DS Political, Deck, Fireside, Stephen Krupin, and Speakeasy Political. Everybody give a nice round of applause for them because we wouldn't be able to do it without them. So for those who, I think most of you know me, but for those who don't, I'm Ross. I'm one of the co-founders and co-EDs of Run for Something. Woo! For those who, just like a very quick overview of how we got started. Like, we got started in the aftermath of the 2016 election cycle, thinking, Amanda and I thought if we were going to get 100 candidates to be interested in running for office, we'd be super lucky. We launched on Inauguration Day, and in the first 3 months, we had over 5,000 people tell us they were interested in running for office. And yeah, we looked at each other and said, like, holy shit, we have to do right by all these people. And we started building an organization, and then 6 years later, here we all are together. But seriously, this is one of my favorite nights of the year because we get to honor like the people who actually got me through the Trump administration, and honestly continue to get me out of bed, even when things are really hard. And you know, like the work is hard always. And so getting to acknowledge the people who stepped up, decided to serve their communities, and really get something done is honestly one of my favorite things that we get to do. The folks that we're gonna honor tonight are truly some of the most inspirational people that I know, and I've only met some of them recently. But they're the main event here. So with that, I'm actually gonna say thank you one more time and introduce a former elected official and Run for Something staffer who, when I found out was MC tonight, I was like, oh yeah, he's a perfect person. I'd like to introduce Manny Espedia, who's gonna be our MC tonight.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Manny Espedia. I am the Northern Regional Director here at Run for Something. And I'm also lucky to be a part of the Run for Something alumni community. With so many inspiring stories to share this year, we are thrilled to celebrate winners in 5 categories. Tonight's award recipients leave me in awe, and I am excited to introduce you to each one of them. So I could go on and on about all of these incredible leaders, but I think it may be better if you heard from them yourselves. So I'll go ahead and start with our first one. So I'd like to welcome and congratulate this evening's first award winner, voted by y'all. The Getting It Done Award recognizes a Run for Something alum that is enacting progressive policies that support their community. This year's recipient is Councilwoman Michalyn Easter Thomas of Memphis City Council. Our Grass, Our Roots, a nonprofit fighting for equity and resources to come to North Memphis. In 2021, as City Councilwoman, she organized $4.5 million in investment from local government for North Memphis Grocery Project to build a grocery store and share resources in the top food deserts in Memphis. And the project has purchased 10 acres and is seeking community input with the goal of completing construction by next October. And so, ladies and gentlemen, put our hands together for Councilwoman Michalyn Easter Thomas.
One is just so excited to be here amongst folks who really want to make this world change for the better. Great environment back in New York. Glad to see so many people here. I was just, when I saw the email and that this was a thing. So run for something, well, not just, just alumni awards, but not just supporting people when they run, but just also supporting them along the whole journey of, okay, is it still what you want to do? Is it still in your career path? How do we make sure we can still support you on your path to just making the world better? And so having these alumni awards is also humbling in the fact of that you're still with me on this hard journey. I've talked to some other electeds out here, and it's hard work. If you don't know anyone that's elected, or if you haven't worked with anyone that is, you're giving your whole heart and soul and your life over to the public and saying, I hope you like it and I want to do right for you too. But this is just very so special in that just the work that we're doing every day is just getting seen by someone. And so I just want to say thank you to Manny, to Rob, to RFS, and the folks that I've met today for bringing us here and honoring us, smiling with us, laughing with us, supporting us on our journey as electeds, and just also folks along with you who just want to see something better and more positive in the world. So I hope to meet more of you today, and I'm just glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Next up, we're excited to present the winner of this year's I Am History Award. This award uplifts an alum who is breaking barriers and making history. We are thrilled to congratulate this year's winner, also voted by you, the incredible Councilwoman Gabriela Santiago-Romero of the Detroit City Council. Gabriela is the first openly queer woman on the Detroit City Council and the first out Latinx LGBTQIA+ woman elected in the entire state of Michigan. She hopes to change the narrative of what a politician could look like for Detroiters, especially queer folks of color and immigrants who are often disillusioned and frequently aren't invited to participate in government. So ladies and gentlemen, the history maker herself, Councilwoman Gabriela Santiago-Romero.
Hi everyone, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I know we have just 2 brief minutes, and I really want to share just 2 quick things. One is thank you all so much for this award. As has been mentioned, this work is really hard. This work is really hard if you are an immigrant, if you are young, if you are queer, if you're unapologetically progressive, if you come from working class families, if you come from a single mother, all of these things that are stacked against us, it makes it really difficult for us to even believe that we can do this work. But I am here, and truthfully, I believe that this award really belongs to the other history makers that came before me. So Rashida Tlaib, Stephanie Chang, Rebecca Lopez, who was my former councilwoman, who actually asked me to run for her seats. This award is really because of them. I would not be able to be here if it wasn't for them inspiring me. I remember the first time I was told to run for office, I was in middle school, and I was talking. Who would have thought? I was complaining to my middle school teacher about climate change, because that was a thing even back then. And I was, I got jokes tonight, you guys. And I was telling her, why hasn't anyone figured out a way to turn cars into machines that breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen, like trees? Why hasn't a smart person done this yet? And she's like, well, you should do it, be a scientist and do it yourself. I'm like, no, I hate math. I will not do that. It's not something I want to do. She was like, well, then be be a politician and create policies that will enact the automakers to create those cars. And I was like, I thought you had to be an old white man to be a politician. That was literally what I thought you had to be in order to be in office. So really, I am here, hopefully inspiring other people to run. I'm incredibly grateful for everybody that came before me. And this is really an award for the women that came before me, my staff, my team, my family, and to all of you, because again, you voted for us, you keep us motivated. Thank you so much. This work is hard, but it's so much better with all of you guys involved. So thank you so much.
Our next award is the Generation Next Award Champions. The Generation Next Award. Champions, an alum who was 30 years or younger when they launched their campaign. Representative Manoogian ran for office when she was just 25 years old. And I know, right? She was like, no. And has proven to be an absolute force to be reckoned with. At 30, Rep. Manoogian is the youngest woman serving in the 101st legislature and the first Armenian American woman to serve in the Michigan House of Representatives. Woo-hoo! She also currently serves as the deputy whip and messaging chair for the House Democrats. I'm thrilled to present this award to someone who exemplifies the future of leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Manoogian.
Everyone. Thank you. First of all, I want to thank Run for Something. I'll start from the very beginning. I actually met the folks who started Run for Something, Ross and Amanda, like right after the 2016 election. I think I was at their first ever in-person fundraiser in DC. I dragged one of my good friends to attend it with me. And it was on a rooftop. There was like maybe, I don't know, probably 40, 50 people there. And I made some of my closest friends, people that helped me out when I ran my first race. In fact, the guy who helped Congresswoman Haley Stevens get elected, he was her finance director, is someone that I met while on that rooftop. So those connections have been with me from the very beginning. So this organization was fundamental to me being able to launch my campaign and being successful. So I want to say thank you so much to the staff at Run for Something and everyone here for making this possible. Of course, I also want to thank my family, my friends, my staff along the way. I've been reelected to the legislature twice, and this is such a cherry on top. I didn't run again for reelection, so this is such a wonderful way to end this chapter in my life. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
The next award goes to an alum whose commitment to social justice has led to systemic change and improvement. This year's Champion of Change Award recipient is Travis County District Attorney José Garza, who exhibits this in spades. As a former federal public defender, immigrant rights activist, and leader of the systemic change organization Workers Defense Project, José Garza has a unique view into how our broken criminal justice system works and how it impacts our communities. He has brought that experience to the DA's office, which has led to building power with communities of color, working families, and immigrant communities. So let's welcome our champ, District Attorney José Garza.
How's everyone doing? First of all, let's give it up for the DJ. Always dreamed of having a walk-up song. And now I do. Well, good evening. My name is José Garza, and I am the Travis County District Attorney. And I'm really, really humbled to be with all of you to win the Champion of Change Award and to be among so many champions of change in this room this evening. I started my career as a public defender down on the Texas-Mexico border. And in that experience, I saw firsthand just how broken our criminal legal system is. I saw firsthand the way we use our criminal legal system, the way our criminal legal system weighs most heavily on working class people and on people of color. I saw firsthand how our criminal legal system fails to keep us safe, because for so long we've been told that what public safety is locking up as many working class and brown and black people as we can. We've been told that if we do that, it'll make us more safe. And we know it's not true. I also had the opportunity to serve in the Obama administration. I had the opportunity to lead an amazing organization in the state of Texas called Workers Defense Project. And in those experiences, I learned about the power that regular people have to change their community, and most certainly to change their criminal justice system. Those experiences inspired me to seek this office. They inspired me to work hand in hand with young people, with women in our community, with working class people in our community, with people of color in our community, to reimagine justice for our community. But when I started that journey, it was a scary thing. I was challenging an incumbent who had been in politics for over 30 years in Travis County, and I had zero institutional support. But Run for Something took a chance on me. The way they have taken a chance on so many young leaders across the country, and because they did, we are in the process of building a criminal justice system that is worthy of our community, one that lifts up working class people and people of color, one that treats substance use disorder like the public health crisis that it is, one that protects people who seek abortions and people who provide them. We are building a criminal justice system, as I said, that I hope is worthy of the people we serve. And I am so grateful to Run for Something and all of you for giving us the opportunity to do that. Thank you guys so much.
So finally, the Icon Award celebrates an extraordinary Run for Something alum who has made a tremendous impact in their community and exemplifies what the future of democracy looks like. This year's Icon Award recipient is the incomparable Jennifer Carroll Foy. Former public defender, Jennifer was one of our first endorsed candidates and was elected to the Virginia House of Delegates in 2017. She's an absolute powerhouse. She ran for office while pregnant with her twin boys and flipped the historically red district blue. And in 2021, she became the first African-American woman to run for governor in the state of Virginia. And as the award name implies, Jennifer is a true icon and she continues to fight for and defend her community. As such, she is unable to join us tonight to accept this award, and she is literally fighting in the courtroom, being the iconic badass that we love. So, Jennifer, we wish you were here. We're really sad that you're not, but we're so happy to name you our first ever Icon Award winner. Yay! So it's been such a pleasure hosting tonight's Alumni Awards. I'm truly humbled to be a part of this incredible community of leaders and change makers, and I'm so lucky to get to work with people like this every day. I mean, I always say the best part of me waking up is coming to this job where I get to work with some of the most incredible people in the country, specifically in the Northeast. And I am just thankful for the work that our organization does, and I'm thankful for the work our candidates do, because y'all are making the difference in our community. So thank you so much. And I would now like to hand the mic over to our esteemed leader, Ross Morales Rocketto.
Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thank you to the folks that were awarded for your awesome service in your communities. I also want to take just a moment to thank our amazing Associate Director of Events, Marcia Gonzalez, our fearless development leader, Kate Resta. And the rest of the Run for Something staff who are here. None of this work happens without them. It really is an honor to get to work with this incredible group of people. I'm gonna wrap up by saying thank you one more time, and by saying we have this space till 9. The booze and food are already paid for, so like help yourself. And thank you so much again. We really appreciate all of you.